The following presentation is brought to you by the Realm Network.
What is up? I'm back with your weekly Impact Wrestling review, and I thought of like putting rock chick Shariya at the back of the seat and, getting ready for this wedding. I feel like, I put a bit of effort in because like the Laurel and Braxton wedding was everything it had to be and more. So I'm excited to get to that at the end, but let's start off with Broken Matt Hardy speaking to his good friend George Washington, the giraffe. Feeding him carrots and saying how he enjoys his green beans. I mean, they're just a delicacy, right? So delicious.
Not.
Broken Matt transfers his powers to Brother Nero because I don't know why Broken Matt. Brother Nero could not do the premonition justice. Broken Matt will be traveling to Egypt, but we don't see him traveling to Egypt. Like, we know you have Egyptian roots in you, Broken Matt. I love ancient Egyptian history. I think it's just, wow. Into the Impact Zone, and Cody returns. Right. I had to watch this twice. I watched it last night, and I watched it again like an hour ago, because when I watched this last night, I was disappointed. I was like, this is terrible. This is terrible. But then I was like, you know what? Maybe last night I wasn't in the mood. Maybe I was just being a bit too harsh. But then when I watched it again today, I'm like, something was just lacking in this segment. Cody returned. And first of all, before I even get to the whole Cody and Brandy and Moose segment in the ring, his entrance though, I felt like it was so rushed. I felt like it was just, everything was just so off at the beginning. Like the lights didn't even go off for Cody. He just came, and then the whole, the way Brandy just goes, and stands in front of him, blocks Cody, I'm sorry, I know, come on, that's his woman, but Cody is a star here. People are paying money to see him, and it I'm not even nitpicking, this is not nitpicking, this is just the basics, okay? The way you come out is just, it's a basic thing, right? Obviously, we all know where this was going. Ain't Cody gonna come and be best buddies with Moose? Of course, come on. It doesn't take a sidekick to work this out. It takes common knowledge. We know Cody is gonna turn on Moose. Of course, he's gonna get jealous because insecurities. And honestly, I felt like they were doing some marriage counseling in the ring. I found it funny when Cody was like, Brandy, you're perfect. And then he said that, oh, we're the worst. Yeah, you are the worst. I puked in my mouth. You are the worst. But it was cute. I'm gonna let that slide. That was cute, but I still puked, Moose comes out. Cody thanks him. Moose says that, oh, it's okay. Brandy's got his number. Cody takes it the wrong way. They didn't build this enough. Then Cody says that, oh, so you wrestle with him. You have his number. You're gonna sleep with him next. And there's Brandy. Little mini Moose just being so passive. Brandy says that Cody is joking. He says, yeah, that he's joking, and then hits a low blow on Moose, and then just starts attacking him. And then Brandy leaves the ring, and then, we just see possessive Cody now. I think that's what we're gonna see. Tyrus versus Eli Drake. Finally, we're seeing Tyrus wrestle. Oh, did I speak too soon? Did I speak too soon? This match had me confused. Barely any wrestling in this match. Eli Drake picks up the mic twice, tells Tyrus to lay down, he'll pay him money. And then he totally knocks the life out of Senior Earl Hebner. Earl Hebner though, taking them beatings week by week. And Josh Matthews, this is where you're meant to be the best play-by-play commentator, and you didn't really do much for Earl Hebner. The guy kind of passed out in the ring. Drake says that he'll pay Tyrus more and that he can shake his hand. But then Tyrus says, no, I'm not going to shake your hand. I'm going to hug you. And then they hug it out. We see the girls backstage getting ready for Laurel's wedding. These girls are beautiful. I'm a girl's girl. I always compliment women, but honestly, they just felt like the Three Ugly Sisters here. Yo. Laurel's all about her designer wedding dresses all the way from Italy, on daddy's yacht. But, that dress was disgusting. I thought you had better taste, girl. I mean, Lita, back in the day, had the best wedding dress ever. It was provocative. It made a statement. It was just everything. Laurel, your wedding dress, you had me a bit disappointed here. Your dress sucked. Broken Matt Hardy is back from Egypt, guys. Guys, he went to Egypt. We didn't even see the part where he went to Egypt. He brings a boat back. But dude, you have Skarsgård. Why do you need another boat? You have Skarsgård. But apparently this boat is going to hold all the tag team championships that they win in the Expedition of Gold. And remember, tonight they will be challenging the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. Jade comes out. She keeps it short and sweet on the mic. Calls out Rosemary. Rosemary says that she's finished with Jade. There's nothing left. As Rosemary leaves, Jade grabs her hand and says that, no, you're not. You made me play by your rules last time. Now you're going to play by my rules. And she challenges Rosemary to a last knockout standing match. What I liked about this was, you know, Rosemary's going for, you know, the old creepy, sadistic lick on Jade. And Jade is like, kisses. I'll see you at the last knockout standing match. Then we have Bram versus Jesse Goddard. Kingston is with Bram at ringside. Like I said, glad that they're using Jesse, but like, I feel like the DCC should be like running things in Impact. They should be like the baddest group that nobody wants to mess with, that nobody can even touch, right? I want them to be a threat. I thought it was pretty cool when Jesse Goddard got Bram in the Adonis Crab, and then Eddie Kingston got up on the apron, and then Magical Powers, Jesse Goddard. Yeah, I don't know what he did, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? Leave me alone. Jesse wins with a roll-up and is the winner of the match, and of course, Bram and Kingston are going to attack the guy, but Jesse Goddard took them out. Broken Matt and Brother Nero teleport to the Mid-Atlantic. All the Mid-Atlantic guys, I mean, these guys must be like going crazy, right? I mean, come on, you have Broken Matt and Brother Nero in your presence. That is like a big deal, right? They are confronted by the Mid-Atlantic Outlaws, and they hand over their #1 contendership to the Broken Hardys, and then they try to find the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. We see the Ladies Squad getting ready. Now, this is where, you know, Laurel, your daddy don't make no sense, because, like, why is Sienna doing your makeup? You should have a hairstylist, you should have, a personal assistant, you should have a makeup artist, you should have a nail artist. Yo, like, I could just go through the list. Allie tells Marie that she does not want to be the ring bearer, and that, you know, what Marie is doing is just horrible, and then she leaves. She bumps into Braxton as she leaves, and she asks him, do you really want to marry Laurel? And he says, Allie, I'm sorry. I'm not man enough. I'm not man enough to tell you that I love you. Kidding. He just apologized. Back to the Broken Hardys, and we see them having their match with the Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. We didn't exactly see the match from start to end. It was quite similar to last week. You know, it was almost like we saw the highlights of the match with some, like, music playing and, like, the split screen, all that jazz. What I really liked was when Brother Nero... Oh, this was amazing. When Brother Nero put Rage down the stairs in a garbage bin. Classic. Love that. I want to put my ex in a garbage bin and throw him down the stairs too. Of course the Broken Hardys win, right? They defeat the Mid-Atlantic Champions and become the new Mid-Atlantic Tag Team Champions. This is just pretty, come on, predictable. Josh Barrett versus Bad Bones. So this is Josh Barrett's debut match in TNA, and Lashley is on commentary during the match, which I think was appropriate for this. You know, the match was pretty good. I've seen Bad Bones before, and I really liked the, you know, MMA flavor Josh Barrett brought to this match, of course, and of course he won. I was just disappointed that Lashley and him didn't have any words or didn't even, you know, get into a brawl. Like, at least give us a taste of what we can expect for next week, right? But again, I think it's just a great idea of somebody like Josh Barrett coming to TNA and challenging Lashley, because who will literally, like, who else is gonna challenge Lashley or, you know, stand face to face with this guy, because he's a destroyer, right? Jay-Z gets his rematch, and he's against Trevor Lee for the X Division Championship. Good match. I just expected, come on, from last week, was it last week or the week before, where, you know, Shane Helms kicked Andrew Everett out of the Helms dynasty, so I thought we'd have some, like, backstage interviews or something at least, you know, but no, we just got an X Division Championship match, and it was a good match, but, you know, the cherry on the top was when Andrew Everett just came out of the match. So, of course, Trevor Lee retained his championship. Shane Helms is interfering, distracting DJZ. Trevor Lee gets the pin. DJZ attacks Shane Helms, And then Trevor Lee comes to his defense. They get the steel chairs out. They try to injure his leg again. And then Andrew Everett comes out, takes out both Shane Helms and Trevor Lee from the top rope. This guy is just freaking phenomenal. Andrew Everett with that Hurricane Rana though, that was just so badass. Every time I see these guys, I just have to close my eyes because I'm just praying to God here that you guys don't snap your neck because they just sell their moves so well. And what they do is so dangerous. But I mean, my hats off to Andrew Everett. I mean, that shooting star though as well. Like, the ending of this match was absolutely brilliant. Andrew Everett is so talented. He's so young, so talented. And I mean, this guy, brilliant. The wedding! Laurel marries Braxton Sutter. The wedding. Let's talk about the wedding. I just loved how Mike Bennett came out and he's like wasted, like white boy wasted on champagne. Yeah, that was pretty good. And then you had like Rockstar Spud playing the flower girl, and then you had Aaron Rex. I mean, he has no business here at the wedding, right? But I'm glad he was there because his facial expressions, he was giving me life. He is so dramatic. His facial expressions, he just over-exaggerates. He's just freaking, like, awesome. I mean, this guy had me cracking up. I need to know where he gets his inspiration from because, dude, whether you like the Aaron Rex character or not, you just gotta give him props. We have the ladies squad, Sienna and Maria, coming out in their fancy prom dresses. I was disappointed. I thought you had better taste, girls. Like, whoever at TNA, decided that these girls should wear blue and that feather thing, like, come on. You're the ladies squad, right? Like, pinkies up though. Like, your outfits disappointed me. And then the bride comes, a blushing bride. I just want to know, where was Daddy in this wedding? You keep throwing Daddy out there, but where was he? Because he was definitely not in this wedding. I have to say, Laurel's acting in this segment, priceless. She did such a good job. I don't even know what to say. She did so well. I mean, obviously, we know how a wrestling wedding goes. They never go as planned, right? Except for Eric Young and ODB. That was a love story. They were both in love. Now, I just gotta give it to the crowd. I gotta give it to you guys. You were on fire. You were screaming from the top of your lungs. I just wish you were like that with every match. Ali comes out, the crowd is just on fire, obviously, and Braxton is like, he in love. When Laurel said that this has been my dream as a little girl with a trust fund and a designer closet, Braxton forgot his vows, and when it comes to the I do, we know how this goes. We know how this goes. He says that he is sure that Laurel will make some other guy miserable for the rest of his life, but it's not gonna be him. And he says that he's in love with Ali. Maria says, you know what this means for Ali? He says, yeah, you're gonna fire her, but I love her. Maria says that you are fired, Ali. Ali stands up to Maria again, gets right in her face, says that she quits. Girl was right in her face though. Ali, you are on fire too. And then you have Sienna and Maria attacking Ali. Braxton is gonna get involved, and then drunk Mike starts hitting him. And then we have Laurel crying in tears. She's drinking the champagne. Tragic, bridezilla, everything going down. We know how these weddings go. And then suddenly Brooke comes out and takes out Sienna. And then we have Robbie E comes for Mike, and then we have Braxton and Ali in the center of the ring. Laurel is behind them on the floor having a midlife crisis, and then they kiss. I think I just shed a tear. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. You can tweet me at nonstopshariya. I'll be here again next week. Have a good day, everybody.